Hi, I'm Mark Schneider, you're watching Schneider Classics, and today we're going to go and play, not with that, with this. So we need to fix underneath here this. Which is right there. Probably have to cut all this out. Cut a bit of that out. That's fine for now. We gotta do all this. So definitely we'll undo those two bolts. All this has got to be ripped out, cleaned out. That's a lot of fiberglass and Bondo right there. Me, I'll be cutting all this out. This I'll probably just have to remove temporarily, even though I'm pretty sure this is spot welded in. Nice, there's a exhaust leak right there. So I'm gonna have to phone the guy and see what he wants to do, because whoever put this new rocker in, the old rocker is still there. It's just welded over top. So that's a problem, because there's the new rocker and the old rocker. This is going to be a lot of work. And they put, so all these GM, the Chevys and trucks and stuff, they're supposed to have a hole right here. And the hole is from the cab. And so what happens is the floor of the cab, all the water goes to these back corners. And that's why on these 67 and 72s, this back corner just rots out no matter what. Because all the water pools in here and it drains into your rocker. But your rocker is just supposed to be, you can see here, here's the factory. Drain hole and another drain hole. Well, it's supposed to be there, it's bent up. These two drain holes are on the back of your rockers, and the reason for that is because this is not, like, it's just spot welded in place from factory, and so all the water is able to, whatever water collects in your truck is able to pour and leave the truck. This guy is just, I don't know what to say to this. And you can see the cab corner. There's the old cab corner. It's still there. He just welded over top of it and filled it with Bondo. So I got to phone the owner and see what he wants to do with this, because this cab is, you almost have to take this cab off and redo all. That's a pain in the ass, because the guy obviously had no idea what he was doing, because look, that's just booger welded in, which, you know what, I've done that. I'm not too much of being like, that's horrible, whatever. It's an old truck. And then straight welded across here when it's just supposed to be spot welded. But straight welded here. And you can see where the cab corner is. Oh. So that makes sense why his door's rubbing. Pretty good fitment otherwise, just done completely wrong. This fitment's a little tight, and that is ugly. That's supposed to be a seam because that's your water seam, and you just seam seal it. Straight welded across and grinded smooth. I don't know, it might, I want to say it's welded. It might even just be glued. Which, if it's glued, no, I think it's straight welded. Straight welded across. Because, yeah, that's welded right there. That's welded right there. Welded. That's all booger weld. Why has it always been like, oh yeah, that sounds like a simple job. Inner rockers and some cab supports? Great. This is not a simple job. Let's get off this dangerous hoist. And on this side, well, that's just straight Bondo. But this side's the same. I'm gonna have to cut all the way to where the patch is supposed to be, so these have to come out temporarily. I'm gonna have to undo that bolt. This one's not so bad. But it is still rotten. So I'll unbolt that. Oh, yeah, and bolt it. Put a new one in. So we need to grab the welder out. I need to grab the grinder out first, and with the cutting wheel, and go in and cut the old rockers out. Cause that's cool. My ramp's starting to deform more and more as it gets used. It's old. But this truck's cool. Looks cool. Man, does need a lot of work, and it does not like the run. It does not like climbing this ramp. Like you can see, there's a little bit of dirt buildup. I have to like ram the ramp for it to get on. But it's on. And safety measures. I would put the e-brake, but this thing has no e-brake.
I really feel alone, even when you hug with your arms around me. Maybe it's the drugs, I don't feel the touch when love suffocates me. I don't feel at home when we talk on the phone, try to be sleeping. I really feel alone, just blame it all on you, cause it must be healing. I don't wanna hurt you like that, not a myth but a fact. I need to get my life back.
So I did tell the customer I would try and cut this out because I want to, and I want to ensure I do a good job. As I cut this out, I'm finding more bad stuff. Like, there's a floor pan welded on top of the old floor pan, just like the rocker is welded on top of the old rocker. The floor pan's welded on top of the old floor pan, and all of this is just metal welded over metal. So I did tell him, like, I'm gonna try and get it out as much as I can. I can't. This stuff is just, it's just too far gone. Well, it's not too far gone. That's the problem. If it was rusty and too far gone, I could just easily keep ripping it out. The problem is, I have to cut in here. I have to get in tight spaces. This is a lot of work. Do I want to cut this out and do it properly? 100%. I want to take these rockers off, weld in 2 supports. This thing needs a whole floor. Like, for how much damage there is, how much manipulation there is, how much this is, the only way to fix all this, because just doing patchwork over patchwork is a bad idea. But this is a budget build. Customers gave me to do this. Is this the right way? No, that's not the right way. We're going to put the inner rockers in, and then put the cab mounts in, and I'm not going to be cutting out any more metal. I want to cut out the metal. We got the inner rocker out, as you can tell. My hand is there. I'm here to fix the inner rocker. The old inner rocker's out. I'm going to put the new one in. But all this old metal here that's rotting away underneath this new metal, it's there, and I can't hide it. The customer knows. I phoned him and told him, and I gave him messages and photos. So this sucks. Like I said, I'll do what I can do, but this is one of those projects where the entire floor just needs to fucking come out and just be redone properly the first time, instead of a patchwork over patchwork. And especially now that I'm putting a patch in from when there is previously dodgy work, it's not how you fix it. It's just pretty much doing the same thing, but just it's pretty much doing the same thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty much doing the same thing.
You can't fix dodgy work. You have to just get rid of it, cut it out. So realistically, a real fix for this cab is cut off this entire fucking floor. It's rotten there, it's rotten over here. The old rockers are still there. This is somebody put a piece, like in the cab corners there's supposed to be holes, somebody just put a piece of metal there and hammered it in and welded it and said good. Like, this is special. This is starting to go. The front cab supports, like this needs a whole new floor. But I'm not doing that.
I promise you it's me, it's not you. Not a myth, but a fact. I don't wanna hurt you like that.
So yes, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I want to take the seat out because I want to take the carpet out before I start welding, but I'm not even done cutting out the other side yet.
Believe me when I say that leaving
I hate seeing this stuff. This floor, look, it's not even a floor on a floor. It's just layers and layers of, I think, even fiberglass. I think this is literally just fiberglass. That's fiberglass. There's some of that blue rocker popping through. It might be metal. Seen by that cut right there. This is, no, it's like welded, but then it's all this. Yeah, look, right there, that crease. So they put a brand new metal pan right over and spot welded it in and then fiberglassed it in. Which, why the hell would you do that? Same with this, look at the mess there. That's never a good sight. Rusty gas tank. Oh, now the curiosity's getting... So normally you can put those patches straight in. I can't because there's somebody's welded and they missed a spot, as you can see right through the cab there. But somebody's welded in this shit, just a piece of sheet metal and fiberglass, just like the floor over there. It's fiberglass. So I had to pie cut a piece out. I'll weld that up before it goes in, because it'll get welded and then it'll go in, but it matches all in the place. I just have to make the last patch for that inner rocker, and then it'll all be welded in tomorrow. Man, I look lovely, just covered in metal dust. I'm gonna make a template for this.
Just like that, we have our template.
So now I'm gonna do some cleanup, clean all this up. We got all that rust out. That's all I'm doing for this video. That's all I'm doing today. Tomorrow, weld the damn thing together and then get it all done. I'm covered in metal dust. Those glasses work. Oh, what a beautiful truck and to end off with. I hope you guys enjoyed watching these videos. I hope you guys saw some of the rust and stuff got cut out. But hope to see you guys in the next videos. Hit subscribe because we're going to do a lot more work to this. I'm already messaging guy because I took a look in the gas tank and stuff because I told him I kind of would. He told me I didn't have to, but I was like, I love these trucks because look, we have another one sitting right here, a frame. So we're going to do another truck. So hit that subscribe button and you'll follow more. Also, we got to get this motor running.